What is up? This is your LA in a minute. Since 1962, call boxes have dotted the freeways of Los Angeles, Southern California, and the United States. At one point, more than 20,000 calls a year were made on call boxes. But now, everybody has cell phones, so I wanted to find out, do we still need call boxes? Let's get into it. There are more than 1,000 call boxes in Los Angeles County, part of a network of more than 10,000 in California. All of which originated in Los Angeles in a program that started in 1962 when the very first call boxes were installed on the Harbor Freeway. But even as early as 1952, LA County Supervisor Kenneth Hahn was making overtures for the installation of emergency telephones on freeways. But at that point, the county supervisors balked at the $900,000 price tag for the program. But Kenneth Hahn kept pressing on, and by 1959 he presented an alternative, call boxes, which use a radio communication system and would also have the added benefit of being solar powered, thus saving the county money. The plan was approved, and by 1962, 80 call boxes were installed along the Hollywood, San Bernardino, and Harbor freeways at a very modest cost of $92,000. Very quickly, people realized the value of having highway patrol at their fingertips in case of an emergency. So the way the boxes work is that a caller using a call box is immediately connected to a dispatcher from the CHP who can pinpoint the caller's location. Each call box is on the right side shoulder of a freeway and marked by the route number of the freeway, the 5, the 110, the 101, and followed by the mile number. The program worked, and it was intuitive, and it was a resounding success, so much so that 4 months after implementation in January, there were calls for a full implementation throughout all Los Angeles freeways. The call box program started to be adopted by more counties in California, and by 1987, Orange County and Ventura implemented theirs. Soon, nearly every county in California adopted the program, and there were almost 20,000 call boxes on California freeways. Throughout the 1990s, even with the increase in cell phone usage, call boxes continued to be implemented. But in 2022, the Transportation Board was faced with a decision to end the program. The number of calls was down 90% from its peak, and there was only one call per box per month on average. And the program does cost $1.7 million per year to maintain, and it's funded by a $1 charge per vehicle owners upon renewal of their vehicle registration. Ultimately, the Transportation Board decided to keep the call box system up and running at least through May of 2024, despite declining usage. It turns out that 2/3 of the call box users did have a cell phone, but couldn't use the phone, whether it was out of a charge, damaged, or unable to draw a signal, proving validity to the program. It is worth noting that this has been rolled up into a program called SAFE, the Service Authority for Freeways and Expressways. They encourage callers instead to call 511 from their cell phones, and these white tow trucks will come and help out. But until the board meets again to vote on the future of call boxes, they will remain dotting the landscape of Los Angeles freeways. So 62 years later, everybody has a cell phone, but there's still a time and place for these call boxes. All right, LA, it's been a minute.